guys, it's Charity from ALoopandAHook, and today I wanted to film a quick pregnancy update for you all. I am currently 18 weeks and 4 days, and I had my midwife appointment this morning, just my 4-week appointment, and everything she said looks really good. Say it's been getting better in the past couple of weeks, the second trimester. So for the past 5 weeks or so, it's been a whole lot better than it had been for the first trimester. Biggest thing I've noticed, I actually have my appetite back, which is something you don't realize how much you miss until you don't have it. And then you realize it's really nice having an appetite again. Say the biggest thing that I'm like craving, I wouldn't even say it's pretty much craving, is I am really craving proteins. Proteins are they're just something that I really like, and I think it's just because my body knows I need it. I also know that proteins are really, really good to be eating when you're pregnant, just because it helps your uterus and everything, because it's a muscle, helps give it more strength and things like that. So, been eating a lot of protein. Colin made me a steak the other day, and that hit the spot. It was really, really good. That entire aspect is good. She listened to the baby's heartbeat, like felt my size and everything. She says everything is like perfectly on track for that, for being 18 weeks. So that was perfect. And then she also sent over a script, so I'm going to go schedule an ultrasound so I can have that done in probably 2 to 3 weeks, just for the anatomy scan, make sure everything's good, and that we're like cleared to do a home birth and things like that. So far everything's going really good. One thing that kind of took me by surprise the other day was, I think I was either dehydrated or my sugar dropped or something like that, because I was perfectly fine. I was getting ready to go somewhere, and all of a sudden I got really nauseous, dizzy and everything like that. Kind of almost felt like I was going to pass out. Not quite, but almost to the point of feeling like I was going to pass out. So when I talked to my midwife, she said it probably was either that my sugar just suddenly dropped, and that's why I felt like that. But she also said it could be because of the blood volume increase in the second trimester. When she took my blood pressure today, though, it was pretty low. So that she thinks it could be blood pressure related. She did tell me, she's like, don't stand up too quickly or else you might just, pass out, because of how low it is. But she's not really concerned about it. She also checked my weight today, and I have lost weight since getting pregnant, which she's not concerned about. She said she just wants me to keep eating, which, I mean, at this point I'm constantly hungry, so I don't see how that's going to be much of a problem. So everything looked really good, which I'm very thankful for. I know a couple of you have asked questions about if we were going to find out the baby's gender or anything like that with the ultrasound. With that coming up right now, Colin and I don't want to find out. We just want to wait and then find out at 40 weeks or whenever I give birth. Just because we both think that's something super special to do. It's a more traditional way, I feel like, of doing things. So I think that it'll be really good. I don't think we'll have any problems with that. I'm hoping everything looks good on the ultrasound, but we'll see. And I'll film another update for you guys after the ultrasound, so probably 24 or so weeks, I think. Let's shoot for somewhere around there. Have another update. One thing that I have been noticing is I'm starting to show a little bit more not a ton yet, but to the point where most of my normal clothes aren't really fitting, and the only normal clothes that are fitting are like super stretchy or more baggy type clothing. So I've been like living in super comfy clothes, like skirts, like stretchy maxi skirts, and more baggy t-shirts and sweatshirts and things like that. But today my mom was able to find free fall maternity clothes, which had some jeans in it, some sweaters, some shirts and things like that, which I am thankful for because I was working on running out of clothes that really fit me well. So that was a really nice thing to find. I don't think there's been too much else really going on pregnancy related in the past, throughout the duration of the second trimester. So in the past 5 or so weeks, everything's been really pretty smooth sailing since then, which has been nice for a change from feeling crappy. I'm not as tired as often, but I definitely can tell if I put in like a full day of doing things around the house or being out and about and events and things like that, I will get tired. I can normally last about 12 hours before I start getting really cranky, but I try not to go 12 hours of like solid running and doing things, because I don't think that's the greatest for me right now. I have been staying home more, which has been really nice because it's allowed me to focus on more healthier meals, more solid meals that aren't prepared already. So that has been something that's been really nice that I've liked about being home more. It's also allowed me to kind of nest a little bit, which is really nice actually, because I like having things neat and in order, and because I've been nesting, things are getting neat and in order, and kind of feel like I'm making it my own little den, so I don't have to really go anywhere if I don't want to go anywhere, because I have everything, and like it's clean, it's a nice calming environment area where I'm hanging out in. So that has been super nice about being home. So one thing in my last pregnancy update that I had mentioned was that I had a pretty persistent UTI for probably 3 to 4 weeks, on and off. Thankfully, for whatever reason, I hit like week 15 or so, and that did go away. So I've been really thankful for that, because as everyone who has ever had a UTI knows, they are not fun to deal with, especially persistently. So that has cleared up, which I'm really happy about. And between the UTI clearing up and kind of the morning sickness, the kind of blah feeling that I was having in that first trimester, everything's kind of gone away. So I would say I'm feeling pretty good most of the time. I mean, I get tired after working for a while, but I feel like that's something that just happens when you're pregnant, and I'll just like either nap if I can, or just even laying down has been beneficial. So that has all worked out really well. I am going to do a more extensive Q&A. I haven't had time to really film it, but I'm hoping in the next probably 2 weeks to have that filmed and uploaded for you all, so I can answer more of your questions that you guys had asked on my last pregnancy video. Feel free to drop any more questions that you might have thought of, that I might have mentioned in passing, things you want to know more about, in the comments below on this video. And also, if you guys have any good recipes that you recommend, I am very much into trying new recipes, especially being hungry all the time. Pinterest has turned into my best friend for, scrolling and looking for food, looking for projects to do, things like that. So if you guys have any of your like all-time favorite recipes that you would recommend for Colin and I to try, drop them down below, or you can message me over on my Facebook profile for A Loop and a Hook. We're probably going to be trying some because I've been all into trying new foods. So that would be great. I would appreciate it because it might give me some ideas of things that I haven't thought of yet to make. So that would be really great if I could get some new ideas and we're not doing the same thing on repeat. One thing that a couple of you guys have been asking about is a baby registry, and I debated really even making one because I didn't want to make anyone feel obligated to get anything for the baby and for us in general. But I did decide to put a few things together, and for those of you who are asking, I'm going to link it in the description below so you guys can kind of just see. Both Colin and I in no way expect anyone to feel obligated to get anything for the baby, but if that is something that you had asked me about, just wanted to let you know that we did make a registry, and you can check that out in the link below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and we'll see you for our next video. Bye.